The two ballistic missiles Iran intends to deliver to Russia. Russia and Iran have long been in cahoots, but now an important milestone is looming. On October 18, 2023, UN missile restrictions expire. It will enable Iran to export missiles. Senior Iranian and Russian military officials have met several times. They've reviewed advanced Iranian weapons. A new agreement will furnish Russia with 2 Iranian missiles. They will be used in the war against Ukraine. Here's what we know about these weapons. 1. Fateh 110. The Fateh 110 is a short-range quasi-ballistic missile. It has a top range of 185 miles. According to some sources, it's a copy of the Dongfeng 11. This Chinese ballistic missile was developed in the early 1980s. China is the biggest investor in the Iranian defense industry. Most Iranian weapons use Chinese technology, but the Fateh 110 is much newer. The Iran-Iraq War highlighted Iran's weaknesses. The missiles Iran used back then were too inaccurate, so Iran turned to China. After copying some elements, Iran used its older Zilzal 2 rocket as a basis. The Zilzal 2 was a copy of the Soviet 9K-52 Lunaim. It had a long range but no guidance, so its accuracy was very poor. Iran had no previous experience with solid-fueled ballistic missiles, but China's Great Wall Industries stepped in to offer help. The Fateh 110 was first tested around 2001. It was put into production the next year. The initial range of the missile was just 125 miles. In 2010, the third generation was unveiled. The range had been increased to 185 miles. The fourth generation improved the accuracy. The missile uses inertial and GPS guidance. The Fateh 110 is able to carry a payload of 1,100 pounds. It can also be accompanied by drones, which assist in targeting. Iran used the Fateh 110B against Iraqi Kurds in 2018. In 2020, Fateh 110s were used to attack Erbil Air Base. The missiles were launched from Sukhoi Su-22 M4 jets, so they are already compatible with Russian hardware. 2. Zulfiqar. This is a true ballistic derivative of the Fateh 110, but the Fateh 110 is quasi-ballistic. This means it's faster and more maneuverable, but it travels at a lower altitude and has a reduced range. The Zulfiqar is fully ballistic, with a range of 435 miles. It's built of lighter composite materials instead of metal. It has a launch weight of about 10,000 pounds. The mass includes a 1,270-pound warhead. The warhead is designed to separate in mid-course phase. This makes the Zulfiqar more difficult to detect, track, and intercept. However, its accuracy has been called into question. In 2017, Iran launched 7 Zulfiqars into Syria. They were used to strike ISIS positions in Deir ez-Zor. 3 came down in Iraq. Only 1 of the remaining 4 hit the target. In 2018, Iran again launched Zulfiqar missiles into Syria. According to Iranian sources, they traveled 354 miles. The strikes targeted ISIS militants. There's no independent confirmation for this, but Iran has already developed new, longer-range variants. The Desful, unveiled in 2019, boasts a 620-mile range. The Zulfiqar Basir adds an optical seeker to the original, but its range is the same. The most recent version is the Qasim, with a stated range of 870 miles. Obviously, Iran has trust in the Zulfiqar.